Hey, what's up everyone? D.Powerx here, bringing you another Speedrun tutorial. This one is on map Clocktower. In this version, enemies are gonna spawn on the balcony spawn. I'm gonna take the time and appreciate the help of my fellow buddies, including Kainan, Horde, and Jimmy Jamrak, who helped me to create and test this run. Also, my fellow buddies that ran this run multiple times with me, so I'm able to create this tutorial for you, including Madakan, Begin the Game, Memeing Bob, Solman Rob, Valdrama, Bullet and Blue Sky, Dr. Schwaz, Marius, and Slaughter00. Thank you all. As usual, you come here with two Siphon soldiers, Scout, Sniper, Engineer. Starting off with the first soldier. First soldier is gonna be here. Crouch. Why crouch? Because when you crouch more, you're gonna push more the enemies in the middle of the spawn. So yeah, it does matter if you crouch instead of standing. Sometimes you get some Pouncer as the soldier in here, like there and there. So watch out. You have a drop shot ready in your hand. That's the first one. You're gonna plant one fraggy in here to push the boss. Plant one there, and the rest of your grenades on the walls. There, and here. Just on the walls. Avoid planting on the floors. Like I said, when you crouch there, you're gonna compress the spawn and push more of them in the middle of the spawn. So it helps a lot to kill them faster. And the other soldier is gonna mirror what the other soldiers did, just on the other side, just on the walls. There's a random spawn in here. If the engineer put a sentry there, it's gonna block that spawn points and it's gonna cover those sentries that you will see later on. If the engineer didn't put that sentry, you're gonna put one grenade there every wave because there is a strong spawn there. And your spot as the second soldier is right here, and again crouch. Just on the boss wave, you're gonna be here, and you will be busy fighting the boss. Just make sure you have some drop shot on your back. Here's the spot for the scout/engineer. Exactly right there. These spots, these three spots, all of them has problems, so that's why I'm insisting standing like this. And why I'm saying scout/engineer, because like most of the speedruns you need to switch with the engineer until his setup finished. So like every wave you as a scout go up there, collect the money, and go to the other side. Meanwhile, the engineer is repairing his sentries and go to the other side. And here's the other spot, scout/engineer. Right here. Again, you need a grenade there. And one right here. Block the boss. And one here. Just make sure you have these three grenades until after you have enough money to put some fortification on them. I suggest two lockers near those two ammo boxes and one decoy and the versus spawns. The Kestrel gonna spawn right there or there.
Are you kidding me?
And the Swarmag Snatcher and Carrier is gonna spawn here. We have three different spots for the decoy to get the attention of the boss. These three, all of them works. I suggest to put the decoy here. This one works better. As the engineer, There's 2 fortification you need to buy at the beginning. 2 decoys, one here and one on the other side of the bridge. This is the first 2 fortification you're gonna buy. After that, you're gonna just build your setup just down the steps on 2 sides, like 2 or 3 batteries on each side, 3 or 4 sentries on each side. And after the first boss wave, when you reach level 2, you're gonna move up your sentries up top, and I have some footage for that too, that they're coming up later on. So just don't move up until after you reach level 2, because your sentries and fortification are gonna be destroyed.
Moving the fabricator.
Here's the fab location. Right there. When you're a sniper, just on boss wave, stand like this in the fab, so if you see the Kestrel, you can easily hide and take cover on boss waves. Coming up for you some map overhead, some boss waves, and some fortification placements. And this is the location of those 2 decoys you're gonna buy for blocking this part of the bridge. This is the first 2 things you're gonna buy from the fab. And here are those 3 fortification we used to push the boss. One in here, there's a decoy in here, and 2 locker near each ammo boxes, one in here and one on the exactly on the other side near the ammo box. Until after you have enough money to buy this fortification, just use 3 grenades to block these spawn points. And here you can see the decoy placements to get the attention of the boss. You don't need to buy all of them, you know, it's just a suggestion, you know, like all these 3 are gonna work and get the attention of the boss. And I suggest this one, you know, I think this one works better than the other 2. When you as a soldier, just take cover here and shoot drop shot at the boss. Here's the basic setup we usually use for this run.
Sorry.
You can use 2 sentries in here if you want, and in here as well. Do not use a level 3 or level 4 batteries up top. It can cause a lot of problem. And in a second you're gonna see that boss block your locker near the ammo box. There is another one on the other side. And here's another setup we use. Pretty similar to the other setup I just showed you. Just try to get some ideas and do your own thing in every run.
Sentry reloaded.
On my way back, you're gonna see that block your sentry on the steps. That one. Here's some map overhead for you. Actually, in this one you can see that Pouncer jump over the edge and the museum is found.
Come on, bring it on. Who's next?
Another map overhead.
Flank up. Here they come. Coming, mama.
And the last map overhead. Here's some boss waves. Here's another boss wave. Here's another boss wave for you. The reason I put this boss clip in the tutorial is If you accidentally block the boss with 2 versus spawns and you haven't covered those 2 boss spawn points near the 2 ammo boxes, this is what's gonna happen. That's why I showed you earlier to just cover those 2 boss points near 2 ammo boxes with 2 lockers after the first boss wave. Believe me, this isn't something you want to see in your run. And more boss waves.
Shot! We've got enemy reinforcements.
And the final boss wave. And again, this was balcony spawn speedrun on Clocktower. Like I always say, put your own twist on it, make it even better, and of course, thanks for watching.